Well, all right, good evening, everyone. How you doing? I'm Dan Candelero. Welcome to a special edition of Project Coda. This is KMVT TV Channel 15 in Mountain View, coming to you live from San Francisco. Wow, we got a beautiful day. We're riding the cable car. We're going to head to the financial district, and we're going to see what's going on in San Francisco. Once again, I'm Dan Candelero. Enjoy the show. Coming and being a part of Project Coda, sir. I was saying you're part of doing the marriages today. What's your official title, sir?
Deputy Marriage Commissioner. I was given my commission by the state of California. I've been doing this for the last 5 years, and everybody from the Bay Area or distant places are welcome to come to San Francisco and have the marriage license as we issue them.
That's so excellent. How many marriages have you done today, sir?
Oh, about 30.
Oh, it's a beautiful day here.
It is.
Thank you so much for being a part of this.
Couples.
Oh yes, very many happy couples. And I've seen there's also just regular man and woman also, so you don't have to be man and man. No discrimination today, right?
No. Well, we do a boy and girl marriage. We do 2 girls and we do two boys.
Right.
Yes.
That's so great. Well, thank you once again.
Come to San Francisco and get married.
What the world needs is love, sweet love.
Right.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
I read a news account that there's a serial rapist who's just been released from prison who met his fiancée through correspondence as a pen pal while he was behind bars. Now that he's released, though he's yet to ever meet her, he's going to marry her. And to think that that is legal in the eyes of George Bush, but that 2 80-year-old women who've been living together as domestic partners for 51 years is an illegal act. So this makes no sense. What's going on here today at City Hall makes great sense, and makes great sense at the heart as well.
I agree 100%. Like I say, it's quite a day, and we're going to go ahead and check out some of the ceremonies you're going to be doing. State Assemblyman Mark Leno. And yeah, we're going to check it out. And
I hope that your viewers get a sense of the extraordinary joy that we're celebrating here today. And this world needs more of this kind of joy.
Definitely.
All right.
Thank you. Here over here is fine, you know. Equal rights. That's what the United States is. That's what America should be. And really, I mean, look at the big picture. Everyone should have the right to love and to marry.
I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
In token and pledge.
In token and pledge.
Of my constant faith.
In my constant faith.
And abiding love.
And abiding love.
With this ring.
With this ring.
I declare. Looking at me. Now that you have joined yourself in matrimony, may you strive all your life to meet this commitment with the same love and devotion that you now possess. By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of California, I now pronounce you husband and wife and spouse for life.
Thank you.
You can embrace it.
Very beautiful, ladies. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you very much.
So you did going up, doing your thing. A lot of things going on. Thank you, Mayor. Coming to you live from San Francisco City Hall, the Rotunda. Beautiful day here. Quite a day here in California, especially San Francisco. As As you know, Gavin Newsom has created, well, quite the controversy with joining of the man and the woman and the woman. So, you know, it's a pretty important day. We're going to check it out. We're going to see what's happening. What's going on? Yeah.
That's what Gavin said the other day when they asked him about my 10-year plan, right? They said, well, you're only going to be here 4 years and maybe 8 years, and definitely 8 years in my opinion. And he turned and he said, but you know, Angela's always here.
That's right.
I said, thanks, Gavin.
It's quite a day here in San Francisco. You know, a lot of controversy going on, but you were talking, I kind of overheard, and we're talking about just basic rights for people, really. I mean, it's not as big of a deal as they're making it.
Fundamental.
Yeah, what do you think? What's the basic?
Well, as a discrimination attorney, it's clearly discriminatory, right? It's clearly discriminatory. I think that it's going to be something, it'll be like women not voting. It'll be like, you know, slavery. It'll be like all the things we thought were okay at the time being so outrageous 50 years later.
Right.
And 50 years from now, we'll look back at this and say, I can't believe we didn't let people get married. We loved each other.
Exactly, and you know what, the old thing is what the world needs is love, sweet love, and there's a lot of love here in San Francisco.
No question about it.
We love you, Angela.
See you later. Thank
Bye.
Well, thank you all very, very much for your continued interest in what San Francisco is doing. It's a great honor to stand in front of the elected family here in San Francisco and to recognize the extraordinary work that everybody you see in front of you has done to put together an effort that's simply without precedent. Over 400 people today, as of 3:50 p.m., 400 couples today had filled out their marriage certificates and had the unique benefit here in San Francisco to consummate their love and their commitment to one another. And it simply could not have happened without the extraordinary work of our assessor, Mabel Tang, who really led the charge and helped organize all of this effort. The great work of our sheriff, Sheriff Hennessy, and made sure that everybody was processed in an appropriate and safe manner. Hundreds of volunteers. We have over 200 volunteers that are being trained for this effort, and we're going to bring in hundreds of more volunteers to make sure this process is streamlined over the course of the next few days. So I'm here just to tell you how encouraged we all are, and I think as an elected family, how proud we are. How proud we are to stand up and fight for civil rights, stand up for individual rights, stand up against discrimination, and advance this cause. It's, I think, an extraordinarily momentous day in San Francisco, of course on the heels of an extraordinary day yesterday. With that, we're doing the right thing. In fact, we're confident we're doing the right thing. And again, I said this yesterday, I challenge anyone, read the Constitution, pick it up, and tell me that we're doing the wrong thing. Read the Constitution and tell me where it says that we should advance the cause of discrimination. It's quite the contrary. And anyone that believes that the privileges that were extended to my wife and I 2 years ago are not separate and more beneficial than the privileges that currently are afforded previous to our actions to same-sex couples, clearly will distinguish the two and come up with an objective analysis that I think proves that the Constitution, pursuant to our actions, is actually being fulfilled and is being implemented. And you're seeing that change here today, and you're going to hopefully see it the course of the next few days, and we hope months and years to come.
Oh my God.
Hey, place the ringer. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
and pledge of my constant faith
and pledge my constant faith
and abiding love.
and abiding love.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I do wed.
I do wed.
Now that you have joined yourselves in matrimony, may you strive all your lives to meet this commitment with the same love and devotion that you now possess. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of California, I now pronounce you spouse for life.
Yay!
Excellent, excellent.
Constant faith and abiding love. With this ring, I thee wed. With this ring, I thee wed. Now, Francis, please do the same. And repeat after me to him. I give you this ring as a sign and a pledge this ring I thee will. Now that you've joined yourselves in matrimony, may you strive all of your lives to meet this commitment with the same love and devotion as you have on this day. And may you delight in each other's company. Your destiny now is the blending of your two lives. Inasmuch as you, Kevin Ward, and you, Francis Salmeri, have pledged your love and your faithfulness to each other in front of these witnesses, and symbolize this contract by exchanging rings. In virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of California, I now pronounce you partners for life.
As you can see, the line is all around. It's quite a day here in California. All right. Peace out. Okay, guys, so
Get married.
this has got to be the end.
It's just the beginning.
Totally. Breath. You can announce your name or not. If you're opposed to the
I'm definitely
union,
opposed to it.
okay, why don't you tell me what's going on, sir, and why
First
you're
of all,
so upset?
I'd like to know how in the hell Newsom can supersede state law. What did he do? Get paid off by the faggots and lesbos in this city for his campaign? State law clearly states Prop 22 was clearly passed by the people of the state that marriage should be between a man and woman only. And in God's eyes, that's the only form of marriage. Bible clearly states that marriage shall be between a man and woman only, not two people of the same sex. Bible makes that very plain in several places.
All right, so are you a voter?
Yes.
All right, well, we appreciate you stating your opinion. We don't want you to get in any kind of violence or get arrested, so just keep yourself, together and
These
keep your opinion.
faggots in this city are ramrodding their lifestyles down my throat.
And
These
Just your opinion.
faggots in this city are ramrodding their lifestyles down my throat.
You live in San Francisco, sir?
Yes, unfortunately.
All right.
And like I said, there's a lot of people in the city that oppose to their disgusting lifestyle. Their lifestyle is an abomination in God's eyes, and they will burn in hell for it, for eternity.
All right, well, thank you again, sir.
Troops. Well, I support our troops. I care for our women, men and women over there, but it's not a valid argument. The troops are taking orders. I didn't support the war before they went over there. Why should I support the war now that they are there? I care about their lives. I want them to come back. They don't belong there. Bring them back. Saddam Hussein maybe he's a bastard. Find out a creative way to take him out if you have to go that.
KMVT. How you doing, dude? All right. So what brings you here? What brings you here to the protest, sir?
Bring me here to the protest. Justice. We are not here for just us. We are here for justice for all.
Definitely.
We are people. We are people. We are people living under the Fourth Reich.
Under the Fourth Reich.
The Fourth Reich has taken over from the Third Reich. Bullshit and his boys are trying to fuck us.
All right. Coming to you live. I'm Dan, your host, coming to you live from San Francisco. Talking to a young lady here. How you doing, miss?
Good, thank you.
Definitely. Why are you here today?
Because I think the United States is doing a wrong thing with the war. I think they're violating the UN, they're violating the world, they are doing terrorism, they're killing people. It's not the answer. You can't stop violence with violence.
This is so true, One thing that affected me was when George W. Bush Jr. got on and said, we don't need the UN. What's that about?
Because their ego is so high that they're sick in the brain. They can't control themselves.
Exactly.
And this country is brainwashed by them and by the media, and people have to speak up and wake up and start saving our world for our children and for our future.
Well, that's why I'm here today, to get everybody's view, not just the Republican side. Definitely. Well, thank you. San Francisco's finest taking care of business. Once again, you're watching Project Coda.
They don't care about their property.
San Jose, California, and I've been up here since Wednesday night, off and on, and I feel like, we're living history. I am stunned and horrified by what is happening, and it's hard for me to imagine how I'm going to explain this to my students, who I know want to believe that these people are here to help.
What school department are you from?
No, I'm not in the public system.
Oh, not in the public system.
No, so, and I'm the English department chair, and I just can't imagine how I'm going to be putting this out to the kids. I'm going to show them the pictures, I'm going to tell them what happened, and I'm going to say, you girls need to, get out there and experience history yourselves.
What grade do you teach?
I have everything from 9th through 12th, high school.
All right, those are some young, formative minds.
Absolutely.
We appreciate you being out there and supporting the cause.
Thank you.
Thank you, miss.
Thank you for being here.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
Where you going? All those individuals on the street on Market, if you do not return to the street, you'll be sidewalk, you'll be subject to arrest. All individuals on the street on Market, if you do not return to the sidewalks, you'll be subject to arrest. All individuals gathered on Market Street, if you do not return to the sidewalks on Market, you remain in the street, you will be subject to arrest. Anyone operating a bicycle, violating the California vehicle code on Market Street, you'll be subject to arrest. On Market Street, if you enter onto the street, you'll be subject to arrest. Anyone operating a bicycle, violating any vehicle code sections, will be subject to arrest.
Denial.
You know you're alone, it's okay. I know you're alone, it's okay.
He's ready too. He's all excited.
Rob, you know these other guys have company. I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking. You have no.
Because Iraq is over 50% children under the age of 15. This morning I woke up feeling very sad about the kids that we are bombing, and our tax dollars and our military are bombing. There's nothing more terrifying than bombs falling from the sky onto your home, onto your city streets. And I came out today dressed like this to remind people that killing kids is wrong, that we as Americans should stand up and say no. No to killing children. We have to remember that there are kids out there. Our kids are just like their kids. Those kids never threatened us. They have no ill will towards us. Although, I have to be honest and say, war orphans make great terrorists. And we are going to reap what we sow if we don't stop now.
All right, well.
Although, I have to be honest and say, war orphans make great terrorists. And we are
listen to the sun change up here, but I just want to tell you that on behalf of the musicians and artist community and all the people that are gathering here today, that know that wherever this war is going to raise its head, we will be in the streets and putting our bodies on the line to stop and say that the mandate is for peace, not for war. Hello, Baez, and the wonderful Barbara Lee. I'd like to sing this song by my brother Jackson Brown. He says it better than I could.
Do not leave here today. Do not leave here today without signing up at the answer table. And there's one other thing we have to ask for you. We cannot stop now. Do not leave here today.
You got those lyrics, Bonnie. You got those lyrics, darling. Mr. Martin Sheen, you need no introduction. You're the man. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Mr. Sheen, for being here. I see you getting ready, but I just wanted to holler at you. You look great. You look great.
Are we going to send our message across the country? I thought I heard you.
All right. All right. God bless you, Miss Raitt. We love you, darling. Excellent. How are you?
I'm at this wonderful peace demonstration with 300,000 people in San Francisco, many of them from other parts of the nation, as am I. And they've all come with their homemade signs to let their voices be heard. And this is democracy in action. This is nonviolent resistance. We're not going to have
Hey, there's a friend that sat down with you, huh? Who's that?
Yeah, this is Yuri.
Excellent. We're so glad you're both here. She came in from Japan.
Yeah.
Excellent. You did a little song. What was your name again?
My name's Yumi Kikuchi.
Yumi Kikuchi. Excellent.
She has translated this book, Addicted to War, into Japanese, and it's started small, but it's selling really big, and it's about America's foreign policy and has stuff in here that I, who was a very bad history student, needed to know. And that was years ago. We've not learned our lesson, and so that people have to come forward and say, we're living our lives, we're educating our children, we're trying to stay healthy.
Excellent. And we still love Dom and Greg. Please come back to TV, darling.
Okay, try.
Bye, Mimi. Love you. Bye. You going on the farm, you know?
Well, you know, we're just taking it one breath at a time, evolving, revolving, dissolving, and turning out against the war every chance we get.
Definitely.
As you drive down 101, where our ranch is, you see a giant peace sign that's been plugged in. We'd like to unplug it one of these days.
Definitely. Well, I see your beautiful shirt, you know, the Berkeley peace sign. I mean, that's an international sign, and we love it.
Yeah, we also have one on the side of our house in Berkeley. I think everybody should, it's backed by popular demand, let's face it. I can't believe 250,000 people came to this thing. Police are always asking me, they say, Wavy Gravy, you're Woodstock. How many people are here? And I say, well, count their legs, divide by 2, and pray there aren't any pirates.
Woo! Excellent, excellent. Always love you on Robert Plant's Manic Nirvana. You know your voice, you know that one special thing?
Yeah.
Can you do that for me one time?
Good morning. What we have in mind is breakfast in bed for 400,000, which is when we introduced hippies to granola. Woo! We brought it to them in Dixie cups, and they looked at it and said, what is this, gravel?
Definitely. Wavy Gravy, you're the best, man. Peace to you, and God bless you for all your work and everything you've done.
Peace on you. Power to the peaceful.
It's the best now.